Hi everyone, this is Kathy Boyce from kathyboyce.com, where I'm committed to making online marketing simple. And what I want to do today is I want to talk to you about an issue that all of us face, and that is the issue of time. And I hear from people who are working in online marketing full-time and those who are working in it part-time that they don't have any time. and so what I was thinking about is and I don't know if all of you can relate to this or not, but I actually went to Weight Watchers and was in Weight Watchers for a while, and I learned about a whole program there really that has to do with exchange. And what you do is you look at how many points every single bit of food is that you'd put in your mouth, and then you decide if you want to spend, that many points on that food, or if you want to eat something with a lot less points, so you exchange it, so you have just a little bit of points. And that way, you're exchanging high point foods for low point foods. You're still getting full, but you realize, and I think one of the major things here is that you realize that you have just a limited quantity. You have just a certain amount of points that you can spend every day. And so it's kind of like money. It's like if you get paid at the end of the month and you know that you've got, just a certain amount of money that you can spend that month, then you budget that. And time really is, no different than that. So I was just thinking about a way that we could work at finding more time for our online businesses using this concept of exchange. So here's what my idea is. And you all tell me what you think about this once you try it out. But so here's what I think would be really a cool thing is to take one whole day or maybe several days and keep track of how you spend your time every 15 minutes. Just put in there every 15 minutes where you spend your time. And then once you take a look at that, take a look at each 15-minute block and ask yourself, would I be willing to exchange this 15 minutes that I did X for this 15 minutes that I could make 2 new friends on Facebook, or I could begin to write the first part of my blog. I'd take this 15 minutes and I would exchange it for this 15 minutes where I could start to write my blog or research for my blog, or I would take this hour that I spent watching TV, and instead I would write my article or make a video, and basically just go through and see what you would be willing to exchange. So the first word I have for time management is the word exchange. Take a look at how you are spending it, because you are. Nobody has more time than somebody else. And even though you're working a full-time job or you're a busy mom or whatever, just go back and take a look on every 15 minutes throughout the day where you're spending your time. Would you even be willing to give up 1 hour of sleep for 1 hour of building your blog? I mean, I'm just making these up, but I think you can see what I mean, and it really comes down to an issue of where our motivation is and what our priorities are. The other quick thing that I want to suggest to you that's been a tremendous help to me in the area of time management is that I set deadlines for myself. I say to myself, by a certain time, by 10 a.m., I have to have 2 pieces of content produced. Now that might be a video. I'll do pieces of content. That might be a video. It might be 2 videos. It might be 1 article and 1 video, whatever. I have to have 2 pieces of content. And by 11 a.m., I have to have all that stuff posted in all of the places that I post my content. And so I make that a deadline. The other thing that I think is a neat deadline is to say I'm going to make 10 new contacts on Facebook in the next hour. because I have found when I get in Facebook, I can diddle away the time like crazy and not really have contacted new people. The deal there is to make at least 10 contacts a day of new people. So those are just a couple of ideas that have been very helpful to me in terms of finding time I didn't think I had and making much better use of the time that I did have. So thanks for joining me today. This is Kathy Boyce from kathyboyce.com, where I am committed to making online marketing simple. Please come to my website. I've got tons of videos over there and instructional stuff that's free that'll help you. But when you're there, please give me your name and your email, because then you'll be on my list to get updates. I don't sell to my list. I send you good, solid content. Come on over and take a look and join me. Would love to have you be part of my team. Thank you very much. Kathy Boyce.